Welcome, ladies, gents, and otherwise amazing people, to another episode of the Coolest Guys You Know podcast. I'm the guy with the beard and glasses, Alex Bagley, and alongside me is my co-host, the guy with the mustache, Jack Hefflinger. Jack, how are we doing today?
Ooh, we're good.
We're good?
We're good.
We're good.
I got some good stuff. We got some good stuff lined up
We do
today.
have some good stuff lined up. I really like the new format.
Yes.
I think it works very well.
It plays to like our strengths, I feel like.
Yeah, and somehow like adding structure actually makes it easier to be creative instead of...
I can't believe it.
I know.
Too much freedom is a bad thing.
Who would have known that structure can be like good for you?
Yeah. I'll have to try that with my life sometimes.
Very fair. Very true. Man, I didn't even think about that.
You should join the military.
So, how's the weather today?
Yo, I mean, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
You were outside.
I am sweating.
It's
I
warm.
Forgot something and had to run home to get it. And I was booking it a little, like not like booking it, but like speed walking. And when I got what I got, it was pretty heavy. So I had to I was like sitting there. I was like, I think my bag might break. So I was just holding the straps the whole time because I was like, this is a pretty heavy thing to be carrying back. But
Do you feel after that like you could do an Ironman?
maybe I am. All right. So what's been going on? How's life?
Dude, life is lifing, you know?
Life's lifing.
Life is lifing. See about Stephen Colbert?
I saw something vaguely like there's a quote with a picture of him. It was something about politics. That's all I saw.
Oh,
but, I mean,
okay.
Stephen Colbert. So
Yeah. But his show is going to be done. They are not just ending his show and replacing him. They are ending the Late Show on next year in May.
That's surprising. Any reason why? Or is that what he... Because he said, I think what the quote was like, I'm not going to lie, there is politics involved or something like that.
Probably, yeah. Because it's 3 days before that, he was chewing out CBS because they settled a lawsuit with the Trump administration. That was a bullshit lawsuit. And because they're also trying to merge with a company right now.
Yeah.
And they want, government approval for that. So
Yeah.
3 days later, they cancel his show.
I feel like he could easily just start up, obviously it wouldn't be
for
as
sure.
high budget, but he could do just...
Probably do like what Conan's doing, like a podcast network or whatever.
I mean, there's so many different ways to do things now. Cable television and network television are kind of not where they were, so it's not...
It is a shame because I always love the Late Show stuff.
I don't really watch any of those shows. I catch segments sometimes if they really blow up. But
Yeah.
it's not really my cup of tea. No, I did not know that. So
And it's only been David Letterman and him that have been the host on CBS. Only two to ever do it.
I didn't realize it was just the two of them.
Yeah. Letterman started it.
Yeah, I knew Letterman started it, but I didn't realize it was only him and Colbert.
Yeah.
Interesting. Good stuff. What about personally? Anything going on personally, or just
Nothing
the
ever
Colbert?
happens personally. What are you talking about, man?
Well, big news for me, and also impacts the podcast, is that I am going back to grad school.
It's true.
Yep. I'm gonna return. Took some time
Boys all
away.
grown up again.
I know. I'm growing up. It took some time away, but still decided that I want to return now that things have settled down for me a little bit, which does mean that the podcast, like I said, will be affected. I don't know. I think we're just going to try and do the 6 months before I go there.
Yep.
Just release episodes, have fun with it. And then it probably would be taken down just like the last time and put on private. We could always just share links with everyone that we
Whoever
know.
wants it.
Yeah. And maybe even continue it on the down low with just those people. So, yeah, that's been going on. And then, started doing D&D again.
That's going to be fun. I think.
I'm excited. It's been years since I last did D&D. And since I've watched more D&D since then and know more about it, it's I kind of know even more about how I would like to play. And so, yeah, that'll be interesting. Pretty exciting there.
Yeah.
We only just did character creation, which was fun. We just have a group of 4, and it's also going to be family plus my brother-in-law's friend, but it's just me, my brother, my sister, and then my brother-in-law is DMing, and then his friend will be in the group with us. So should be fun.
Yeah.
Should be fun.
Do you think after that you'll be ready to DM yourself and you'll be in the mood to campaign?
I think so. I definitely know, having played with a few different DMs and stuff, that the stuff that I don't want to do and I want to do differently, I'm just a lot more open, I think, than most people in D&D. D&D surprisingly can be pretty rigid with some people, considering that it's like a game of imagination.
Right.
I think there is a lot of worry of like no rules, then no structure, and then everything goes off the rails. I don't know why people think it would be like that. And then just, it's a lot of times people who aren't doing storytelling in any other way, I guess, when you're on like, the everyday level, not like a Brendan Lee Mulligan or a Mark Mercer who do it for a living. Those guys are pretty open with how they do things. But they also just have done it for so long, and just know storytelling so well. Like D&D is very collaborative, so you have to be very careful how you operate with your players and stuff. I'm not it's like how I am at work. Like I'm not a super micromanaging type who's like all up like, no, you should do it this way. And I don't like telling people what to do. I like to guide people and help them more so than telling them what to do. So that for sure is something that I would implement if I was DM, is just being more of an open environment than I think I've experienced in most of the campaigns so far that I've played. So yeah. And then also, I mean, I've been playing Minecraft again. It's like a little part of my morning routine that I do where I just hop on for like a little bit, maybe an hour max, maybe a little bit over. It depends on the day. Like today I hopped on for like 20 minutes because we had this going on. I had a lot of other stuff I wanted to do, but it's been fun. So
that's a fun thing to just put in your morning routine. Just a little bit of Minecraft. Yeah.
Well, I read, I think I brought it up as what I was reading the last time because I had been reading it for a while. I did finish it, but The Way of Zen. And like basically to summarize Zen and what it is, it's just basically living your everyday life, but just recognizing that you're living it. And so when you say practicing Zen, it's kind of a contradictory thing because technically you're always in Zen. Like you're just living. Mm-hmm. Zen is living. That's all it is. But like when you practice, it's just being aware of it. And so with Minecraft, I was like, that'd be a nice way to just like sit there and just be like, I'm just playing Minecraft. Yeah. That I don't have to like do anything specifically. I'm just enjoying playing Minecraft. So yeah, it's a fun little part of my morning routine. So
yeah.
But nothing else going on then?
Personally, no.
All right.
Yeah.
We can move into our first segment then. And this one, Jack actually inadvertently created the last episode.
I'm a creator, can I say?
By not doing the last segment really that right.
I mean, I had different interpretations,
But I did love how you did that. And I was like, that could be its own segment. So the last time when we did the Please Don't Make Me Look Stupid, where we write for each other, you decided to do where we're now calling it This for That, which is where you gave like item or a thing and you said but for a specific other thing or other group of people or whatever, something that's just a funny combination, and then you tell the other person what it is, and then they have to pitch what that actually is as if it's their idea.
Yep.
So would you like to start? Would you like me to start?
Doesn't matter to me.
We should go one by one, I think.
Okay, yeah, that works.
Trade back and forth.
Yep.
I can go first.
Okay.
All right. So for you, Jack, explain to me Cars, but for babies.
Ooh, okay. So we all know that, like, oh my God, like getting your kid to daycare sometimes, it's like you have to get up way early in the morning, then you have to drop them off, then you have to go to work. Who knows how long your commute is? It's a lot, right? Yeah. So obviously, Cars for babies, they have like, there's these like little indents in the middle of the road. And then you have a little car, and you stick your baby in that car in the middle of the road, and then you just kind of wind it up, and then they just go, right?
I'm very confused by what you meant, like indent in the road.
Where like the yellow lines are in the middle of the road?
Oh, so it's like their own lane.
Like that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They have their own lane.
Just driving around.
It happens to be in the middle of the road. It wouldn't be safe if they're on the edge,
Yeah, we want our babies to be safe,
right,
when they're in their cars.
So you're winding
moving
up
at high speeds.
Exactly. You get it.
Yeah. All right. just a baby highway. It's like the fast lane when you like everybody's just like freaking baby.
You're just jammed in traffic and baby's just flying by you, like just flipping off a baby as it goes by you.
You just got grown individuals in the middle of the baby lane, like I'm a baby. He's in full diaper, pacifier in mouth.
Because then we have like baby police and all
I was
this.
gonna say, are there police pulling over these babies?
Absolutely.
How do you determine? Like, is it just? It has to be automated, right? Or is it like attached to like the cerebral part of the baby? Like, do they control it, or is it just automated?
Oh no, it's just automated.
Okay, okay.
So you just kind of like hope that like you wound it up enough for them to get to their location.
Oh,
it's
based off of the wine.
Yeah. So if you wind it up enough, your baby may just be stuck in the middle of the road for the day.
just baby sitting in the middle of the road, just crying its head off because its mom accidentally didn't wind it up enough.
Yep.
Was like super tired, didn't have their coffee. Was just like, that should be enough.
I'll get you a daycare, buddy.
All right. So that's Cars.
That's
but
Cars,
for babies.
but for babies.
That's honestly about what I expected. You added a few twists in there that I wasn't expecting. God, I have tears coming out of my eyes, winding it up. Wait. So what happens? Hang on. What happens if like somebody else, winds up their baby first, and then you wind up your baby after, but they didn't wind their baby up enough, so that baby's just in the middle of the road, and then you wound up your baby like a lot.
Head-on collision. I mean, like you better hope your baby has insurance.
Baby's gotta learn survival of the fittest.
Yes, Darwinism, man.
Even though it's based off the parents, not the child in that scenario.
Yeah.
The child doesn't really have any, I guess, have better parents.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. Cars, but for babies.
Cars, but for
what
babies.
else could have been expected from that?
Mine actually has to do with babies as well.
Oh, look at you.
Dog the Bounty Hunter, but for babies.
I freaking love that. All right. All right. Everybody thinks babies are like super innocent, because they're babies.
Right.
Like,
They're cute.
What can they have done? They're cute,
Yeah.
but babies aren't innocent, all right? They're just like any other person. There are bad apples.
Oh.
All right. There's always bad apples. There's always, criminals. All right. And what do you do when there's criminals, but they run away? They don't
Right. They're
get caught. They're a fugitive. They're on the run. Especially when they have cars, they can run in the middle of the highway.
Exactly.
A
hit and run.
All those baby hit and runs that are happening. We need somebody to track down those babies that get away. Their parents are just cranking that freaking wind up, and they're just speeding off. Nobody can catch them. They're going at like light speed. Just zooming around the earth because there's enough track. There's definitely enough track.
There would be, yeah.
And they can get across water. There's, of course, cars, but for babies can get across water. There's just highways, underwater even.
Exactly.
But anyways, that's not the point. The point is you need somebody to track those babies down,
right?
And to teach them teach them justice. That's the thing. You got to teach them early. If you're letting them get away now,
then
what are they going to become?
Life.
Yeah, they're a criminal for life. They never learn their lesson. So you have to have somebody who can track these babies down and teach them a lesson. Maybe spank their little butt. Maybe just spank their little butt a little bit before the cops get there. Rough them up a little bit.
Yeah.
Get your
teach them a lesson.
Yeah. Some vigilante justice. So yeah, you gotta have these like Dog. It's just Dog, the bounty hunter, but for babies.
Yeah.
Specifically, maybe it could be Cat the bounty hunter.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Like,
I just imagine Dog the Bounty Hunter just smacking a baby in the middle of the road, just like his cops are like coming around the corner,
like stuck in traffic. There's all these babies.
What the hell am I watching right now?
There's all these babies like lined up, just crying their heads off because they thought they're being held up in traffic.
Yep.
It's like an automatic shut off in the car. Like no matter how much you wind it up, it just sensor detects.
Yep. For
and
safety.
Then Cat in the Hat, the bounty hunter. How about that?
Cat in the Hat, the bounty hunter.
Him in Thing 1 and Thing 2,
helping them
chasing down these babies. Who do you think would be the guy in the chair between Thing 1 and Thing 2? The one that's doing all the computer work.
Ooh, yeah. I've always Thing 2, I feel like.
I love that you're like, I've thought about this. Thing 2 is
always,
the tech guy.
Yeah.
Thing 1 just doesn't have it. He's
Thing
more of a
1
foot soldier.
Carries the backpack.
Yeah, he's the foot soldier. He's the mule, if you would.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that is Dog the Bounty Hunter, but for babies.
Look at that.
All right. So my next one. Wow, we're like carrying themes here. Dogs, but for wolves.
Dogs, but for wolves.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
So we all know, like, as you go through life, you need a You need a little, like, not so much a, equal companion,
Not a romantic,
but something that like you have
not an
dominance
equal. Okay,
over.
okay, yeah. Did not pick that up at first. I got it.
Yeah.
Could still be a romantic partner.
That's true. That's true. If you're into that thing, no judgment.
I'm definitely not into.
I definitely don't want a dominatrix, guys. Don't worry. But everybody feels that.
Yeah.
And the problem with wolves is, what's below a wolf? Nothing. They're already so like they're nothing.
Yeah, wolves are known to be low on the tier list, low on the food chain.
What would you like, a bear or a wolf? Come on.
You think that it's just either you're the bottom of the tier or you're a bear?
Yeah. There's bears and
two
there's like
extremes.
fucking rats. I don't know, man.
And wolves are on the level of rats?
Yes.
All right, continue. But wait. Okay. I know where you're going with this, and I already can see a hole in logic, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah.
So they need, that low. Oh, I already see the hole.
Yeah.
They need that
wolves are the
lower-
lowest. We get there, or somehow
That's true,
someone
that's
lower than
true.
wolves.
But they obviously it can't be a dog because wolves are already kind of a dog.
Or, I mean, I guess this isn't kind of the game, but your pitch could. I'm helping you with your pitch. It could be the fact that dogs currently are above wolves, but this is dogs but for wolves. So they're breeding dogs to be below wolves.
I was thinking it's more like a wolf. I would assume no wolf has ever seen a Chihuahua before.
You just assume. You know what? Honestly, maybe.
Yeah. So I would assume when they see one, they recognize like you're kind of like me, but you're lesser.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But they're like, but you are like somehow also kind of like me. So it's like, I own you now. I feel like
because we all like when we see something that we're like, that's like me. We're like, I own you.
right.
It's
Like you see your own personality in a cat, like a very chill cat or something. You're like, I want that fucking cat.
It's my cat.
That's your cat.
Give me that fucking cat.
As you're holding up a man at an adoption agency, like, give me that fucking cat.
Or somebody who owns the cat, but you came over and we're like, no, that's my
It's
fucking
actually
cat.
like your best friend, but you're like, I'm taking this cat, by the way.
He's like me, not you.
You know what? I'm taking the cat. I'm taking the whole cat.
I'm gonna take the whole cat.
And so they breed all these chihuahuas, and then so all of a sudden you got these wolves with their little chihuahuas, and then the chihuahuas start doing the hunting, so the wolves kind of like lay back.
I'm seeing like this gang of wolves with like biker jackets on, and just a little chihuahua. They're just like patrolling the streets. Nobody's safe.
Yeah.
We're all just locked in our house.
And you're just like, sick 'em, and the chihuahua just like goes after their prey.
We hear the wolf say, sick 'em.
Yeah. You're just like, holy shit.
Imagine the three little pigs, but when the big bad wolf has a chihuahua at its disposal,
He blows down the house. He's like, sick 'em.
They're like, no, please. I thought my sticks would protect me. All right.
There you go.
So that's dogs
Dogs,
but
but
for
for
wolves.
wolves.
Next up on your list.
Wow. Okay, this one I feel like could be a legit thing.
Okay.
OnlyFans, but for musicians.
For musicians. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of already OnlyFans, but specifically for musicians. All right. So musicians, they're trying to make money. So
Right.
but they're trying to also stay in the good graces of the government, FCC. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying not to, piss off the government. They're also trying not to piss off all their business partners and their marketing. So, they have to like keep their music kind of tame.
Right.
But if there was another avenue where they could just let their little musical spirit be wild and free.
Yeah, a little naughty.
A little naughty.
Yeah.
Not just a little naughty. Very naughty.
Ooh.
Because they can get a little naughty.
That's true. Yeah.
Little naughty's kind of accepted in the public nowadays. We're a little bit more open, but
Yeah.
not like very naughty, very freaky,
Yeah.
And so that's where OnlyFans, but for musicians, comes in. And it's not just the way the music sounds; it's how they're playing the music as well.
Okay.
Because typically,
Like strumming with their.
how often do you see a musician in clothes when they're playing their music.
Pretty
Probably
often.
all the time,
Yeah.
almost all the time,
Yeah.
right? Because it's socially unacceptable to be otherwise.
Right.
But with OnlyFans, but for musicians, you can do what you want.
That's true.
You can do whatever you fucking want. You want to play that guitar with your dick, you can play that guitar with your dick, you know?
I'd watch that.
Yeah, it'd make a lot of money.
Yeah.
This is a good business decision. This is invest in my business. This is my business because you pitch.
What would you call it?
OnlyFans but for musicians. What else is
That's
needed?
true.
You know?
That's true.
So yeah, that's OnlyFans but for musicians.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, pretty good.
I'd invest.
I thought so. I had a feeling that you would invest in that idea, considering, yeah, you gave me the idea.
Oh, okay.
But you didn't. Legally speaking, I would have the copyright to it. You're not
okay.
getting any money.
Okay.
On that. That's why you need to invest, because you have to make some
That's
money.
true.
Back.
Yeah. Because it got stolen from me and I got to like make anything from it I can.
You sold it and then invested in it. Very smart decision.
Oh, yeah. That's how all businessmen do it. You know, you sell your best idea and you just invest in it. Let them do the work, you know?
All right. This one I think you're going to love. Tom Selleck, but for lesbians.
Oh. So, you know, women love this like idealized man, very similar to Tom Selleck, who he's like,
Ideal man.
yeah, mustache, tall, you know, like a very fit guy, very good looking, you know.
You would definitely sleep with him.
Would sleep with him, probably a huge penis. you
Yeah.
know, yeah. So you need the lesbian equivalent of that somewhere. So if you have Tom Selleck, but for lesbians, it's this, you know, kind of like medium height. All right, I'm just gonna start describing a lesbian here. Ready? Medium height, you know, shorter hair.
Is there a mustache?
There is no mustache,
How is it Tom Selleck then?
but it's got to be for lesbians.
Oh, so. So I know where the mustache is.
Exactly. You get it. You get it. As we work our way down the body. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Just
Yeah,
mustaches all the way down. It's like that book, Turtles All the Way. You won't understand this reference, but Turtles All the Way Down. It's a John Green book, but it's mustaches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I never heard of that John Green book. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways,
Yeah. So,
continue. Tom Selleck, but for
I'm
lesbians.
talking about for lesbians. So, you know, the bush, it looks like a mustache. Yes, specifically Tom Selleck's
George
mustache.
Bush.
The George Bush.
Is the Tom Selleck mustache.
Exactly. And I would assume maybe they just like always just have a strap on. You know what I mean? So they're just like ready for action. It's like that's why they're
Any
hot,
point.
because you see the bulge in the pants. You're like, whoa, all right.
Strapped
This lesbian
up.
came to, you know,
Strapped. They're
that
strapped and
lesbian
ready
is
to go.
strapped up.
Is that a strap on your back in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Or is it both? All right.
Tom Selleck for lesbians.
I don't know what I expected from that, but it wasn't that somehow.
Really? That's
Yeah.
amazing.
All right. Last one.
Okay, last one. 401k, but for plants.
Okay. I mean, I feel like this is kind of easy, honestly.
Mhm.
All right. So obviously humans love a 401k.
Yeah,
If you don't have a 401k, get one. It's very smart.
it is.
It's very smart. Just believe the people that tell you that's very smart.
Yeah.
It's very smart. There's no downside at all to a 401k. You should just have a 401k.
Mhm.
All right. But plants, they don't have a 401k because they're kind of dumb.
Right.
You know, plants aren't the smartest. If they were smart, they'd be at the top of the food chain.
Exactly.
You know? They're literally the bottom of the food chain.
Oh, are they the bottom?
They get ate by almost everything.
But like,
And
if
then
a
the
tree
things that eat
falls
them
on
get
like a
eaten.
bear,
But they don't eat the bear. I step on plants all the time. All right. It's very easy.
fair enough. Fair enough.
I can step on a tree.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, that's right.
That's pretty odd.
Hit me up. So anyways,
Yeah.
these poor plants have they're so poor. Literally poor.
Yeah.
You know, look at them. They live outside. They don't have a
That's
home.
true. They are homeless.
They're the definition of homeless. So we got to get them 401ks. You know, we gotta help them out
Right.
and make society better by forcing something upon the people that we view as lesser than us, because then it makes us feel good.
Right.
And we feel spirit.
Exactly.
But anyways, so 401k for plants, what it is you're investing not money. the plants don't have money.
Right.
So they can't invest money to get money back.
Mm-hmm.
But they invest in water
Ooh, okay.
and chlorophyll.
Oh, okay.
Right? Yeah. Chlorophyll. That's important for plants.
Sure.
It definitely is.
Okay.
So yeah, and then like seeds, all these things. It just depends on what you're putting in, you get back.
Right.
Or maybe like you put in some seeds, but then the company that's just there because you need a company for a 401k.
Right. Yeah.
So we just have to invent plant companies. That's another part of the 401k, but we don't have to worry about that. This is about the 401k part.
Yes.
Just assume that there are plant companies that give out 401ks.
Right, and we'll invest it for them.
Yes. And so they will match whatever, like if you put in seeds, they'll match it with some water.
Ooh,
or if you put in some chlorophyll, they'll match it with seeds, And so you just keep building that up. And that's how you get your progeny, you're spreading your seed literally.
Right.
And your future is your seed.
Ooh, okay.
That's 401k, but for plants.
Damn, all right.
Yeah.
I like that.
Would you invest in a 401k
for
plants?
Would I match a plant's 401k? I don't know.
Or would you yourself
I would
start
match a
one?
plant's 401k.
Would you start one?
I could start one.
What would you invest? Or what would you put down if you were a plant? If
I were
starting
a plant,
a 401k but for plants. You don't have to be a plant. Just to be clear, you don't have to be a plant.
Oh, okay.
To get a 401k but for plants.
Okay.
Like if you don't want to get money back, you could just get.
I feel like water is pretty good because I feel like if someday that'll be a commodity,
and they match you with chlorophyll.
Right. Because I really need that.
Yeah. It's a part of like somewhere in the process
somewhere
of
in there I need
food
chlorophyll
that you need to eat. You need chlorophyll to get that food.
Probably, yeah.
I've been reading. All right, I've got an idea of how this stuff works.
You're a big science brain now.
Big science brain now.
Yep.
Yeah. So that was this for that.
That's for that.
We took a lot of time on that.
We did.
We took like over 20 minutes. All right. So now we're going into a bit of a skit, which is another new segment. We did 2 new segments this time. The rest from here on out are going to be segments from the last time. But we wanted to try out some things. Mm-hmm. So a bit of a skit, very simple. We just wrote little bitty skits, little bitty sketches, and we're just going to read them off.
Yep.
Would you like to go first this time, or would you like me to go first again?
Doesn't matter to me.
Let's have you go first this time.
Okay.
I'm very curious about what you had a little bit of trouble writing it up.
I
did. I'm very curious about what you came up with.
I feel like I came out with a pretty good one.
Okay.
You're not going to like where this goes at first, but
That typically, I know what to expect heading into a Tcgyk
This is
script,
a conversation between you and me. Okay.
Okay.
And whenever I'll do
I'm assuming
stage
I'm
directions
playing
as
Alex.
well. Yeah.
Or should I play Jack?
Ooh, you should play Alex.
Okay. It won't work.
You should play Alex.
All right. And
I'll play Jack and I'll do stage direct.
Okay.
There's only 2.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Boy, they don't make days this nice anymore.
What does that even mean?
I'm just saying,
Sure, man. Whatever. There's silence for some time.
Listen, man. I didn't know she was only 12.
Just drop it already, man.
No, how was I supposed to know?
You should have asked beforehand.
It doesn't even seem like that big a deal.
It's a huge deal, mainly because it's your niece.
Okay. Okay, I get that does make it worse, but she's so close to being old enough.
That doesn't make it any better.
Okay, whatever.
They quiet for a bit. Jack then mumbles. It literally said 13 and up on the Lego box.
Oh, here we go. Classic. I feel like that's a classic Jack sketch. Always like just hinting at something that's so much worse than it is. Love it. Love it. I think yours is probably gonna be better than mine. Mine is so dumb. All right. So I have your parts highlighted.
Whoa, okay.
All right. You're going to be playing dude.
Ooh, cool.
I will be guy in stage directions.
Love it.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
All right. So our interior apartment, living room. A dude and a guy sit chilling on a couch in their apartment.
Bro.
What?
Bro.
What?
Bro.
What?
Bro. Check out this hot chick.
Dude holds out his phone so that guy can see his screen. On it is a picture of a piece of Popeye's chicken. Guy stares blankly at the screen.
Do you get it? Hot chick.
Guy pulls out a loaded pistol and shoots himself in the head. Dude stares blankly at guy's lifeless corpse.
Bro. That's amazing. That's great. That is also a very like Alex script. I feel like that is a very
All right.
That's so good.
I just randomly was just like, I just started writing bro. Just let it come to me. And that's what came out. All right. So now we're going on to a segment we did last time, the challenge segment for the pod.
Mm-hmm.
And today's challenge that we're doing is called Dart Gun Roulette. And how this game is going to work is we have a dart gun. And it is loaded with 6 darts. And on those darts are marked like different spots, like you would find on a roulette wheel. Whoa.
Hey.
So there's like black 1, red 2. Sorry, red 1, black 2, red 3, black 4. It's every odd is red, every even is black, up to 6. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to pass this gun back and forth. And when you have the gun, your job is to spin the gun randomly. Neither one of us will know what it's on. And when you do it, make sure that you line up so that the dart is in the hole. Because otherwise it'll just hit the thing.
Yeah, you want us to go in the hole.
Yeah. So anyways, yeah, the other person that doesn't have the gun will close their eyes. The person with the gun will spin it. So it'll randomly be on a number. And then when they open their eyes, they will guess what number they think it's going to land on. And then they will put their chips down for their bet about how much they're willing to go in on that number. And then the person with the gun will shoot it. And when it shoots out, the person will grab the dart, see what the number was that it landed on. And then, the bet will even out from there. The person with the gun is matching whatever the person that's guessing is putting down. So you're betting to get the other person's money. Each of these chips we have decided will be 50 cents of real money. So in total, we have 20 chips each, I believe.
Yep.
It's actually, yeah. So we're each putting $10 down in this game. And anything else rule-wise? We're going to go like 5 rounds. So we'll pass the gun back and forth for each round. So 5 shots each.
Yep.
And
the person with the gun is essentially acting as the house.
Yeah, when you have the gun, you're basically the house. And yeah, I think that's kind of it.
Cool.
So I have the gun here. So you can go first.
Okay.
Okay, you can open.
Okay. Red is odd, black is even. I feel very confident that I can do well at this game.
Okay.
I'm gonna do $3.
Yeah, you're gonna make me do math instead of just telling me. All right.
6 chips.
So 6 chips each.
And I'm gonna put it on. I feel pretty good. I'm gonna put it on red 3.
Red 3.
Red 3.
All right. That thing popped.
Oh,
No,
red.
I can't believe that.
3.
I can't believe that. All right.
Amazing.
That's ridiculous. That's so freaking absurd.
I told you I was being good at this game.
All right.
All right. All righty.
Don't forget the cockpit. Yeah. All right. Well, since you've... I would also lose the money. We're going to go $2 worth.
Okay.
And we'll go black 6.
Black 6.
Yep.
Okay.
I told you to make sure it's lined up with the hole.
Do you want to change your bet?
You know what? No. Let's keep it.
Okay.
By your foot, it definitely looks like it's red, though. It is red 3 again. All right, so that is your chips there.
Okay.
Close your eyes there.
Oh, yeah.
This might be a quick game because I might run out of chips. All right.
Do $2.
What you got?
I'm going to go black 6.
All right. I'm going to be so pissed if you get this.
Oh,
Black 2.
black 2. Damn it.
Thank God I won something back. I might just make all my money by getting it back from you. God, I can't believe you got that first bet right. And with so much down, too. All right.
All right.
All right. I opened my eyes a little prematurely. We're just going to go $1.
Okay.
And we'll go red 1.
Ooh, red 1.
Yep.
Classic.
Did you make sure that's lined up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
I believe it's all black.
That is a black 6.
Black 6. Wow. Of course, now it's black 6.
Okay, so how many? That's been what? 3 rounds so far?
Yep.
Okay. Ready to close your eyes?
Yep.
There? All right.
I think I'm going to do another $3 bet. 6 chips.
I really need this. What you got?
I'm black 6. Black fucking 6, man. Black
Fuck you,
6.
man. Fuck you.
Black.
This is crazy.
6.
This is ridiculous. All right. How are you good at this? This is literally a game of chance. All right.
All right.
With $1.50.
Okay.
Red 5.
Red 5. Classic.
Red 5, motherfucker.
Wow.
Thank God I got one right, at least. All right. This is round 5. So this is the last one. I think it's a very close game. Anybody can win this. You want to close your eyes there? All right. Bet it all. Bet it all.
How many you got over there?
2.5.
2.5?
Yep.
Let's do 1.5.
Sorry, I had more
Yeah.
than that. I had $3.
Let's go for classic red 5. Red 1. Oh,
All right.
classic. Should have known.
So, that was yours.
All right. Final round. All right.
Why not just go? Let's see. That's what, $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6.
$6.
You're gonna end up with all $20, man. All right.
This would be an amazing one if you can get this.
It would be black 4.
Black 4. All right.
Black 6.
Black 6. Classic.
All right. You got all $20. I thought beforehand that would not happen, But as soon as you hit that first bet, I was like, son of a bitch.
Yep.
6 really is like a low number for a chance game.
Yeah.
It's not like unreasonable to hit. All right.
God, look at me. I'm
Look at
so
you.
fucking rich.
You got to
man.
cash in your chips. If you don't cash it in before I leave, then you just got a bunch of chips for no reason.
Yeah.
But also, I'm not leaving without my fucking chips. So
The thing you had to run back home for, the chips.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if we started the episode, got to that, and then realized we didn't have any chips?
I was running through the rules in my head, and then I was like, shit, we don't even have the chips to bet with. All right. So we're moving into the last like actual segment here, which is Please Don't Make Me Look Stupid, where we each write something for the other person to read.
Yep.
I'm pretty excited for mine. This one I wrote when I wrote the other one that I did last week. I wrote them both at the same time. I was pretty happy. I feel like I like this one more than I liked the last one. The last one wasn't that bad. So
Let's start with yours then.
mine. All right.
Oh my God. All right.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
And read everything, just to be clear.
Gotcha. Hey, Alex. What is that? Crumb Corner? Oh, directly to the camera, as an aside, Alex cannot hear. That's a little inside joke between me and my best buddy and pal, Al, as I say it all the time, and he just eats it up every time. Get it? Because it's about popcorn crumbs. Anyway, what he doesn't realize is that when I say it, it's actually a cry for help. A desperate plea pushed forth from the inner depths of my crippled psyche, begging his brilliant mind that was far too good for counseling school, hence why he left for greener pastures, to analyze the joke and gather the real meaning lying hidden underneath it. That's the real reason he doesn't laugh at it. It's not because it's not funny. It's definitely funny. I'm a funny guy. A funny guy. He knows that, right? You know that, right, Al? Wait, damn it. Am I still talking in the aside to the audience where Alex can't hear me? Breaks away from the aside to the audience so that Alex can hear him again. You know that, right, Al? That's great. I love that.
All right.
Obviously, the top thing is just labeling this as Alex reading.
Okay.
You start right after that.
Hello, I'm Alex, but you may know me as the author B.R. Alexander, and I would like to share with you some of my poems from my upcoming poetry collection. The first one is entitled Requiem for a Poem. Oh boy. Roses are red. Roses are red. Your tits are looking heavy. Did you hear that? Oh, just me revving my Chevy. My next one is entitled Man from a Distant Land. I once knew a shaman. I asked if he was doing all good, and he said, yeah, man. Yeah, man. This poem is entitled Number 19. Y'all know Rutherford B. Hayes? Not trying to haze, but dude seemed like he was in a daze. And my final poem is The Mad Catter. I got this cat, bro too fat, so he just sat on a mat and took a shat. Please buy my new poetry collection, out soon on Amazon, if you like these kinds of poems.
There you go.
Look at that. Good stuff. Good stuff. I love that, like, I entered my rhyming era, where I'm just rhyming all the time.
That's poetry.
Poetry has to rhyme.
It has to rhyme.
Pretty good.
The shaman to Yaman, I was like, oh God. When I thought of that, I was like, that's so good.
Roses are red. Your tits are heavy. Crazy. All right. Cutting in a little low here. On time. Look at that.
Look at that. After
Somehow our structure gets us done very quickly. We don't just carry on and on.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll end things off with same as last week. What have you been watching, listening to, and or reading this week, Jack?
Yeah. I just finished the TV show The Studio with Seth Rogen
I heard
on
you've
Apple.
been talking about that.
It was good. It was very funny.
Okay, I'd heard good things.
I feel like it was nominated for like 23 Emmys, which is a lot.
Yeah.
Which I didn't think it was like that good.
Also, I don't really like how the Emmys do things.
It's all award shows are kind of.
They really gypped Andor there.
Yeah, yeah. And like Shrinking, which only got like 7 somehow. Like I thought Shrinking was a better show.
And The Studio, I wanted to watch both of them. So
they're good. They're both very funny.
Are they both Apple?
Yep.
Look at that.
And another one I'm watching, Friends and Neighbors. Your Friends and Neighbors, which is a John Hamm one on Apple.
Okay, I think you talked about that as well.
He's like a thief. That one's very good as well.
Okay, look at Apple.
Yeah,
doing their thing.
They were really the best.
Yeah.
And then I'm still fucking reading Truman. So there you go. I was really hoping I'd be done by the time we film this, but
that is a big book.
It is 1,000 pages. So
nothing listening to.
I'm not listening to much new. Yeah. I listen to the same old things.
Fair enough.
Tyler Creator just dropped today. I haven't listened to it yet. Have you listened to it?
I did.
How was it?
Very good. That was actually one of the things. I just listened to it as I was going through my morning routine today. I was like stretching, doing my stretches for my leg.
Is it a full album?
Yeah. Wow. It's a full album. Yeah. Like no features. There's like 2 featers on it, and that's it. Like the rest of it's just him. Like it's very good. It's just like Tyler being Tyler. It's not like Chromacopia is kind of like he was reaching outside of his comfort zone a little bit, kind of testing some sounds and some themes and going through some things. This one's just like, hey, I'm just me. I'm making music kind of thing.
Right.
Very good. Very good. Kind of transfers through different sounds of his. Like it's kind of like an amalgamation of just who Tyler is as a person.
Okay.
There's not like one specific thing he's doing. But it's been a little bit, but I watched F1, loved it. Also
good.
Apple.
Yeah.
Also Apple. Apple's been on kind of a run. Would highly recommend watching that in theaters, even though now we don't have it in theaters, but like other theaters have it. It's a great theater experience.
I'm seeing it again tonight.
Look at you.
Yeah.
You going to watch it in XT?
Yep. Yeah. Or not XT, but just,
You're going to watch it somewhere else and not doing XT?
Yeah.
Is it not out in XT anymore?
Not anymore, yeah.
That's really all I've been watching. I haven't been watching too much. And then listening to the Tyler album. I also listened to Legat's What I'm Out, the Clips album. Specifically Chains and Whips with Kendrick Lamar. Very good song. Very good song. Off of Tyler's album, I think it's Stop Worrying About Me. I think I just listened to it today, but that one, and then Don't Tap the Glass, which is the name of the album. It's Don't Tap the Glass / something. It's like one of those songs that midway through transfers into shifts into basically another song. I can't remember what it's called. Those are 2 great songs off of that album for sure. Song I Remember Everything by Zach Bryan features Casey Musgraves. A little country folkish, more country than folk, I'd say. But that came on while I was because that's been out for a little bit, but that came on while I was at physical therapy because they play the radio.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, I love Casey Musgraves, but I was just like, I had listened to it once before and been like, yeah, it's good. Because it was featuring Casey Musgraves, so I like listening to it. But now I'm like, no, I really, really like that song.
Have you seen Casey in concert before?
That was the last concert I went to was Casey's. Yeah. Because I went to hers and then I went to Childish Gambino before that. No, Casey was great. She was great concert. Like her and Childish Gambino were both like great performances, like just all around. Highly enjoyed both concerts. And then I also I've been listening to a lot of music. Mumford & Sons Delta, which is one of their new-ish. It was 2018, I think, that album came out. That's pretty good all the way through. Very classic. I haven't listened to much
Mumford & Sons, yeah.
Elle recommended that,
so
listen to that. And yeah, very good. Really liked Wild Heart off of that. And then also Picture You, I think is another good one off that album. But yeah. So yeah, a lot of music. And then reading, I just finished Project Hail Mary, was burning through that.
Yep.
So fucking good. So fucking good. It reminded me how much I love science, because it's been a little bit since I've really read anything science-wise or done anything too much. I mean, psychology is science. Yeah. But, yeah.
Like real science. We're talking about real science.
Oh, yeah. Not that, that fake stuff going on in your head.
Not that Freudian crap.
Yeah, that. But yeah, just like physics, like astrophysics specifically, and then just getting into like the elements and how everything just works together. It's so good, and then he weaves it into a story so well. And it's also like a bit of a mystery. So like, and he's just using logic to solve all these problems. It's just so satisfying if you like that stuff. And it's so much longer than I expected it to be. It's like almost a 500-page book.
Yeah, wow.
I will say the ending, I like it. It's just not what I expected, and it feels a little weird, but it works. There are a couple things towards the end in the back half where it's like, I'm not sure how I feel about that choice. It works, but it, like the middle portion of the book, like the beginning of the middle, that's where I was really like, I love this.
Oh, okay.
And I will say, I watched the trailer after finishing it because the biggest reason I went and read it was because I heard the trailer was loaded with spoilers. So after finally reading through the book, I watched the trailer, and I'm uncertain how the adaptation is going to be. I don't know if it feels like they're leaning super heavily into the comedy side of things and kind of the feel-good side of things, which is fine. That's there. There's a lot of comedy in it.
Right.
But like there's a certain section where I'm just like, if this was like treated like Interstellar or even The Martian, which Andy Weir, who wrote the book, also wrote that. Of course, there's Ridley Scott directing that.
Right.
This is going to be directed by Phil Lord and Chris Miller, who have done some good things, but they're not known for like having crazy cinematography in their movies. And the trailer didn't give me like crazy cinematography, but like the one scene, if it was shot in like that spacey, like Interstellar, big scale cinematography, it would look so fucking good. Like just reading it, I was like, this, I can picture so well how beautiful it is. And it's not just like it looks gorgeous. It's like one of the most climactic scenes in the book because a lot of shit goes down in that section. In fact, I was like reading at that point and I was like, oh, nothing's really happening. And then like, oh shit, like there it is. There it is. Something finally. Because with space stuff, like when you're in space, like the slightest problem can like be disastrous. So like, yeah, nothing's really like goes like super terribly wrong until that point, but then it's like, oh shit, like everything could like collapse here. But yeah, no, loved that book.
Does it give you an idea for the next one you're going to read? Are you going to go with that route again?
So like it does, because I have Mickey 7, which is the book Mickey 17 is based off of, which is also sci-fi. I don't think it'll be as heavy on the sciences. Yeah. But I have like another book that I owe back to a friend who I'm visiting here. And she lives out of state, so I don't get to visit her that often. So like I need to, and I've had the book for 2 years at this point. It's like I just need to power through that book so I can return it to her. And then I have another book that I'm like about halfway through that I just want to power through. And then there's also like psychology type book that I'm about halfway through or portion through that I want to power through. So I don't know. Maybe there's that, and then there's also like Isaac Asimov, who's also like huge in the sci-fi world, and he's big for like the logic puzzle stuff. Like he does a lot of that in his sci-fi, so I could read that book as well. But I got a lot of books to read. I'm just trying to get back into reading heavily. Yeah. So I highly recommend Project Hail Mary if you like sci-fi at all. So
nice. I'm reading that next for sure.
I know you've been, because me and you guys talking about it. Yep. Got you all hyped up. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this episode.
Wow.
Look at us.
Another one in the books.
Another one down.
Gosh.
Yep. And
we crank them.
In this format, and we crank it.
We crank it hard.
Crank it hard. That's what you come here for, is for us to crank
just
it.
Crank it on camera.
Like Soulja Boy.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. We'll see you in the next one.
Or we won't. Maybe we'll die. Head-on collision.
Kill my family first.
Kill your family first.
And then, they'll never see this unless Aiden can fulfill it. Anyways, that's a little inside joke.
Yeah, we got.
We'll see you next time.